In this video, we are going to look at the advantages of AMP, as in accelerated mobile pages, as in the AMP project that are mainly led by Google, including others, Twitter, Pinterest, and others. So a bit of a gimmick. So over here, we're going to have a timer because I've got 5 minutes to think of as many as possible. And I haven't got any notes, but I have in the background, and I'll introduce Becky.
Hi.
And Hayden.
Hello.
Hopefully you can hear. We'll get the mics one day. So they're going to help me come up with as many advantages of using AMP as possible in 5 minutes. So before we hit the timer, make sure you hit subscribe and then the notification bell for more videos like this. And in the comments, you can let out your frustration as to why we've missed so many good ideas. Put them in the comments. If you think they're bad ideas, let us know. You're wrong, but put them there anyway and we'll comment back. And yeah, let's go with it and see how this goes. So give us a countdown, Hayden.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Advantages of AMP, starting with the little grey lightning symbol. You can see the lightning symbol up there in the A. This appears on mobile search results next to your page to say that this is an AMP page, and it loads instantaneously. So that's straight into the first one. Big tick. So that's one. So next advantage as well, sticking with mobile, I would say, is the news carousel. So you have so on Google, which works across devices like Apple, Windows, Microsoft, and Android, you get news carousel in the top right-hand corner of those pictures, or left-hand corner. One of the corners, you see the little lightning symbol, and that means that it's an AMP page and it loads instantaneously. And if you're a publishing organization putting out news, you are drastically increasing your opportunities to appear in that carousel by having AMP. You can't miss it. You've got to do it. So that's another advantage. So that's 2. Oh God, any idea? This is so hard. Ideas.
Reduced bounce rate.
Reduced bounce rate, yeah, definitely. So this is something we actually noticed with websites that we've transferred from a standard, well-optimized website with under a second load time, move them over to AMP, where we're getting sort of 200-300 millisecond load times with AMP. It drastically reduces bounce rates, quite staggeringly, in some cases 10-20%. Just by having that speed, you click on a button, it's there, the page appears, it's almost instantaneous. So that's biggest noticeable improvement when you switch from one to the other, is definitely reducing bounce rates. It's a real big positive bonus advantage, highlight, plus check is that. Yeah, and actually, so looking on analytics, something else we also see, so a tick for that one. Oh, you've done it. I missed it. I can't see it. He's on it. So another advantage is the SEO results. We always see an increase in the number of click-throughs from Google search results, because you also appear in places you didn't even think about. We'll probably come into a couple of those. One of them that I'm thinking of is, I'll mention it, it's stored there. So yeah, you appear in more places, you get more click-throughs from search results. It's definitely good for SEO, definitely a positive, particularly from Google. Not much of a noticeable difference in increasing visitors from Bing, a little bit, because you've got the performance enhancements there, but you definitely get a lot more from Google by having it in an AMP website. So that's another tick. Yeah, so I was feeding on, so it's not just the news carousel, but other places that you get AMP come from. Off the top of my head, one that they've announced, and hopefully we see more of, is Google Images. If you search for an image and it appears on your website, search on the images, and you have an AMP website, it will show a preview, and you can click on that and that pops up, so that's an advantage. Then... Bandwidth. Oh yes, and server performance. We're going to get 2 in here. So bandwidth reduces. So as you know, with your hosting, you are able to serve your website to a number of people in one go, and they restrict the amount of data that passes through. Because you have an AMP website, you have a lot less data, it uses up a lot less space, reduces your bandwidth, so a lot less cost on your hosting provider platform there, yeah, very good for performance. It's part of the reason that the performance improves, because it's sending out smaller packages, and you can make use of their content distribution next, which is the next one. So a tick there for bandwidth, and then we'll go into the content distribution network. So AMP, you can take advantage of Google's distribution network, which caches your website on servers around the world to instantaneously load on, close to instantaneously load on people's devices That's completely free of charge. You can take advantage of that because Google just wants to deliver websites much faster and speed up the internet, so you get use of the free content distribution network. I felt like I was bandwidth server performance. So server performance, so in one instance we had 2 websites stored on our website that had 100 gigabytes of storage and then the backup. So I think it was like 7 days, so 7 times that 100 gigabyte. We were using slightly less than 100 gigabytes, but there was a very large, 2 very large websites. And we took the same websites, turned them into AMP. It drastically reduced. I think the storage was lower than like 4 or 5 gigabytes in total. That reduced the cost on storage. It reduced the backup requirements. It drastically improved server performance. So that was really good. So where are we up to? Oh my God! Oh, how many more have we got?
Lots. So ad views.
Ad views go up because you get more visitors. Tick.
100% lighthouse score.
100% lighthouse score because you're using the best practices. That's a tick.
Amount of best practice.
But yes, you use it as a developer. You are enthusiastic about creating the best websites. That tick. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that was like I was rambling a lot for that. But hopefully you found it really useful. And I bet I'm definitely going to go away and think of all sorts of advantages. Oh, we didn't touch on AMP ads, AMP emails, AMP stories. Loads of things we didn't. So we'll probably do another one of these later on when people have put in their comments and come up with other ideas that we haven't thought about. If we've used some acronyms you're not sure of, then check out our playlist, What Is. We keep adding to it to help you understand and navigate the world of website development. If you're a marketing manager, all of this lingo is there for you. We're going to do more videos like this explaining the benefits of frameworks such as AMP to help you make the best decisions to get the best performance from your website marketing. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell. Please tell everyone about it and check us out for the next videos. So hopefully you enjoyed it and catch you next time.